Okay, there's people not understanding my dilemma with my high mount and my '01 Honda VFR with the cat. Okay, the 98 to 99s didn't have a cat. '00s and '01s did. From looking at this pop, it doesn't look like it got bent or nothing. Everything's straight. I mean, it's not crimped or anything. That's obviously where it meets the header, and that goes to the muffler. Okay, and it just slips on. It goes on just fine. I start it upside down like this, and then I just work it on, and it goes all the way on, guys. Okay, and one guy said it was short on the first bend. It's not. It has plenty of space right there, because there's one guy that sent me back. He said he had to bend his just a little bit, and it was probably even less than that. But I mean, that clears it just fine. So obviously, the catless headers, the exit may be at the same distance, but it must be tilted or bent at a different angle than the ones with the cats. Because I mean, I got it, and here's the dilemma. Kind of try to explain it, but people aren't really looking at the pictures. Okay, so I'm twisting it. You know, y'all keep saying twist it. Well, twisting it doesn't work, because obviously you can tell this is bent more this way than it is just straight. So as you can see, it hits. Well, I can get it all the way in, but see, I can't twist it up more, or it hits the arm. And when I twist it away, it just actually moves it straight down. It doesn't rotate towards the tire. It just goes down. There's no rotation. It's up or down. That's it. So I mean, that's in place. So obviously, and even I bought this off eBay, and it came off a 98, so that'd be a catless. So the only pictures people have been sending me are catless headers. So obviously something's got to be different. And I mean, you know, people can argue with me, but something's different, because this pop's not kinked or anything. And I mean, you can tell they didn't stick it in a bender, because you'd tell if they tried to twist it or something, change it up. But the only thing I can think of, what I think is the catless ones, the exit port is bent more upwards, and with that being bent more upwards, that would bring this away. And this is obviously bent down. I looked at one guy's, and it really looked like, okay, here's mine coming out this. His looked like it was coming out, let's see if it was coming out like that. His was like pointed more upward, and probably more towards the wheel. So that would bring it away if this was more towards the tire, but it's not, obviously. So I'll just I had it all mounted up, which it's fine. It's not too bad, but I want it more closer to the body and towards the wheel. Of course, I've never had a problem with heat, even with when I was just using that flexible pipe. It was even closer than this, and I mean, I didn't have any worries with the tires getting hot or melting the rubber or anything. Yeah, so I have no problem with getting it closer to the tire or in the wheel. But I took off the machine. I had a guy make me a high mount bracket. I think it's gonna have to be redone because of the angle. He copied it with that PDF file, and he did a good job. But when this is mounted, this is kind of low. I think this needs to be tilted up more. But I got the bracket. The eBay seller sold the bracket separate, so I got that'll be here Friday. So when you mount it, it goes about like that. See, so it really needs to be about like that, I think, from the pictures. But so once I get that other bracket, I'll compare them and see. But I mean, he followed the diagram. But of course, the mid pipe, that PDF file that got posted, it was $4.98. So everything I've found is for catless, so there's gotta be a difference. But you know, I go on websites and they say 98 through 01 on the mounts, so I don't know, but something's obviously different or off. But when I remove this, it hits fine. It is really close on my chain over there. You can get the idea, but it's real close. But it's hitting on the same indentation of where it was on the previous bike. So I don't know. I think I'll be fine if I just, let me see if I can get some light here, guys. I think if I just bend, take it to a machinist, have him just slightly bend, just barely bend that some more. Because it's, I mean, I've got space right there. I'm fine there. It's just, it looks great right here, but man, it just angles out too much. As you can tell, I just want to point away. So maybe I can get it to a machinist or something, and he can twist it or just something. Because I'll just have to take my bike up there, and I'll just have to test fit it. But I'd like to see what I can do, make this pipe fit, because I mean it's perfect. The shape's fine. It's just the body of it. And of course I can't manually pull on this because it just doesn't, I'm not going to be strong enough to bend that, plus it just opens it up. So if not, I'll have someone make me a stainless one, but I'll see what I can do with this pipe. If I can't do anything, I guess I'll just sell it or something. But that's my dilemma. Cause one guy, he I don't know who he ordered from, but when he first ordered his high mount for his 0001 model with a cat, they sent him, which was, he was told it was for a catless one, so it fit different. It looks just like what I have, the bends, and it's short, lines up right with the old mount. The one they sent him was, the bends were, they were far away pictures, but the bends looked about the same. This was actually longer about that, but he ended, and it made the muffler, instead of right there, it was like cockeyed or something, so he shortened it just like to about just like this, and then his looks real good. It's right up against the tail. So so obviously they're different, because he got sent, they sent him a whole different one. He didn't tell me, you know, of course he probably doesn't have the measurements to tell me like the bend angles or nothing, but I mean, he had a company say that they were different, and they sent him a different mid pipe. So I'll see what I can do.